Let's take a minute and talk about the video formats that we can record in with Camtasia Recorder. I've got the Camtasia Recorder already opened up, and there's two places where we can choose what file format we want to use. The first place is if we go into the Tools menu and select Options. On the General tab, you'll find the Saving section that allows us to choose whether or not we want the CamRec or the AVI format. You may be wondering, what is a CamRec file? A CamRec file is the default file type that's created as part of Camtasia Recorder. The CamRec file includes the AVI and some additional information that can be captured by Camtasia Recorder. And it's the primary file format that you'll use if you're going to be doing your editing inside of the Camtasia Studio application. If you're going to be doing your editing in another application, such as Adobe Premiere, Avid, or even Final Cut Pro, you may want to go ahead and select the AVI format here inside of the Options window so that your workflow will be sped up that much more and you don't have to worry about an additional place in order to change the format. Other video applications other than Camtasia Studio are not able to open CamRec files by default. You can extract the AVI file out of a CamRec file if you need to, but that's outside of the scope of this course. We'll go ahead and leave this option by default set to the CamRec file format. We'll close the window. In order to choose the type of file that you want to save, let's go ahead and do a quick recording. We'll go ahead and press the record button. We'll get our warning. We'll get our countdown. And after a few seconds of recording, we'll simply press the F10 key to get into the preview stage of our recording process. And after a few over in the Save and Edit option, if you simply click Save and Edit, you're going to be prompted to save your file as the CamRec format. But at this point, if you decide that you still want to edit your file in another application, all you need to do is click the small drop-down menu at the bottom, click Save As, and then you can click the drop-down menu in Save As Type and choose whether or not you want to still save your file as a CamRec file or as an AVI. If in the Options section of the recorder you set the default file type to be AVI, you will only have the AVI format here as an option. You will no longer have the CamRec format. So to have the maximum amount of flexibility in your file saving formats, go ahead and always leave your recorder set to CamRec unless you know you're only going to be editing in another application. We'll go ahead and cancel this and we can delete this temporary recording.